Welcome to the Wally Show Aftercast. All the stuff we didn't get to during the course of the show today. I do apologize. It's going to be a little bit of a faster cast today because I actually have to bolt out of here to go see my doctor. And just
so good.
I know, I'm actually going, and I never really go to the doctor, so I'm trying to get some stuff figured out with my kidneys. But sure enough, today is the day that I'm going, and I've been fine all day. Haven't hurt at all today. Yesterday I didn't feel good. Today I feel great. Like, dadgum, it's like when you take your car into the mechanic and then it doesn't make the noise.
I know, but still, I think they'll be able to tell if there's anything wrong going on.
I don't know. I don't know. I hope so. I
think so.
I have a feeling he's going to be like, okay, well, hey, thanks for coming in. Good to see you again. How's life? You doing all right?
He's here maybe 5 minutes and then he's out.
Yeah, he's going to poke on my stomach a little bit because I've got a new pain in the front on my ribs. And he'll be like, oh, okay. Well, let's get you in with a kidney doctor. I know that's what's going to happen. But you know what? It's my fault because I asked to see him, so it's my fault.
It's the bureaucracy of it all.
But maybe if he can get me in with a referral, it will be better than me
That's true.
just slugging it out.
And maybe he can get you in quicker as well. And
Exactly.
also, too, you need to get your medications refilled and updated.
Yeah. So
Because
why?
stress always brings your kidneys, gets them acting
It
up.
does.
And we're going to have more of that coming up with sport drive and trips and things like that. So you need to get that updated.
And I don't know if I hate to even give you any ground for a victory lap.
Give me ground. Give me ground.
Kills my soul. But I think I'm doing better without the energy drinks.
Oh.
I know. I think.
Wow. Whoa.
I know. I hate admitting that.
Who saw that coming?
I hate admitting that so much.
That's so good.
Yeah.
So when you ask to get one during sport drive, I need to say, heck no.
No, I can do I can still do one a week. That's my rule. One a week is fine. One a week is great. I was having them every day, and I could see where that'd be problematic. I have kind of an addictive personality, and so I got to watch it. I limit myself to one coffee, sometimes two a week. So I've cut that back too, but we'll see how that goes. Tom Hanks will probably be getting some residual checks for his role in Apollo 13 because I think people will go back and rewatch it in preparation for this new project. And it is not a movie project with Tom Hanks. It's an actual space project. It's called Artemis 2. We're going to make history by taking astronauts around the moon for the first time in 50 years.
What have we been doing this 50 years?
I don't know. I mean, did you just you worked so hard to beat the Russians into space and beat everybody to the moon? You're like, we're going to America, going to go to the moon. Then everyone got to the moon. We're like, I guess this place is pretty dank, and didn't want to ever go back again.
It doesn't make sense to me.
I think, did we land on the moon twice? I
or
think,
did we even at all?
ever? Yeah, I think we've been there a couple times, but after that, I don't know if they just were like, yeah, it's not worth the money. We're not learning that much. I don't know, but so they're sending a 4-person crew. They're going to launch from NASA in Florida. It's a 10-day journey. The first 2 to 4 is just getting there, and they got to go past the International Space Station and then go by the moon. They're going to fly around it. And so there's some people that worked for Apollo, though, the whole Apollo project, are a little bummed that it's taken this long because a lot of the people that worked on that aren't alive anymore.
It took that long?
It did, yeah. I mean, you got people that were 40 and 50 working on it, and it was 50 years ago, so a lot of them have passed away. And it's sad, too, because what they had to do to allegedly get us to the moon,
right?
It was
Allegedly.
crazy. I mean, the amount of computing power, it took rooms to do what your phone can do today. And they use slide rules to figure math out and stuff and carry the one. And they got it done. That was a different breed of engineer and a different breed of person. And so I think all the astronauts should have to watch Apollo 13 to see how bad it was and how good they actually have it. Because they're going to be in a nice heated capsule. And sure, it's a hostile environment, but, you've got enough technology to help bring you home safely this time, too.
So you need to be thankful.
Oh, absolutely. The trip will pave the way for future Artemis missions, they say. I wonder what Artemis is. Can you look that up, Gavin? It's Artemis. It feels like it's like a Greek god or something.
Oh, like what? Okay.
Yeah, like what is Artemis?
Do you remember that little robot that was on a planet and he was like singing himself happy birthday? Do you remember this?
No.
Yeah,
was
we
it the
talked
Mars
about
rover?
It. I'm going to look that up because it was so sad. Gavin, can you see if we have that
let's see.
audio?
What should I look up?
Because it got everybody crying.
Really? I don't remember
Mars
that.
rover laser.
The robot that sang himself happy birthday.
Girl crying over robot?
Yes.
What?
I wonder if that's it.
The Mars rover?
Here, let me try it.
Its last words before dying are, "My battery is low and it's getting dark."
Oh,
That's what it's like.
That's pretty sad, actually. That got really sad.
And I didn't know that's what it was going to be.
Why would you ever program it to say something like that? What dark engineer is creating this stuff?
Oh, my goodness.
Wait. I've got a little bit of audio. Hold on.
Oh, that is...
Oh.
Once again, it can't do this without it being programmed to do this.
Like it doesn't choose to.
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
It's all by
It's
itself.
sad because he was all by himself and he
know.
had to sing himself happy birthday and then he
That is sad.
died, I
That is
guess.
sad.
And he said it's getting dark.
Yeah.
Like it's some kind of actual thing. I forget what it's called. When you give personality to inanimate objects.
Yeah, we did it the other day.
And
Anamorphism.
I fall victim to it every single time. I just can't think
that
about
one
it.
would get me. That one actually made me sad. When that girl is like, it's getting dark, like, oh my gosh.
Artemis is the Greek goddess of the hunt.
Okay. I'm like, it sounds like a Greek god. Okay. So Greek goddess of the hunt. Okay. They say that that this could lead the way to astronauts once again setting foot on the moon, which I think would be pretty boss. Plus, building a permanent lunar base. Yes, that's America. We're gonna take it. We're gonna put condos on it. We're gonna swim in the sea of tranquility. This is gonna be great.
Allegedly.
Yeah, that would be absolutely amazing. Plus, if we do this, it should quell the conspiracy theorists that say we never went to the moon, unless this is just a further continuation of an epic hoax.
50 years in
the
making.
Yeah. It took them that long because everybody's got a camera now. It'd be so hard to keep a secret now. Like back then, you could keep secrets. And why? Couple reasons. One, not everybody had a camera. Not everybody had instant access to everything. Two, people actually revered the country that they worked for and loved. And so sometimes they kept things quiet because it was not in the public's best interest to know things, you know? And so you could trust people back then. Now, everyone's breaking everything. And I'm surprised that we haven't like cracked Area 51 after all these years, unless there's just nothing there. But I think like even the scandals that happen within politics, there was enough like respect for the office, if not the person, to not undermine the government and like what we have now. And again, it's the people's fault for being immoral, you know. So I mean, you can't blame other people. So it's their fault ultimately. But now we don't trust politicians. We have, really loose morals when it comes to the people that we elect and that we want to lead us. And then everything gets brought out to light. All the dirt is out there, and we look for it, and we mine for it, and we try to, the more salacious we can make it, or we try to undo our opponents with the dirt. And I guess it's probably always been done. I guess Watergate was an example of that. But it wasn't as prevalent, and I think technology makes it more prevalent today for that kind of stuff. So, anyway, nuts.
Back again.
Nuts. What is it?
Think.
I can't remember it all. That was hours ago we talked about this. Hours ago.
Like 5.
Yeah. I can't remember what happened 5 minutes ago, Rock.
But if I asked you to name some random character in something else, you'd be like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can. I know.
It's about meet and greets, like how celebrities fell in love.
Oh, yes.
Don't
yes,
go,
yes.
you do that every
I remember.
time.
Well, no, because
yes.
now it kicks in. You know what? And I would love, one of the things that we're staring at the same moon
okay, so I'm just
by Fievel.
Anyway.
Remember that? Like American Tail?
Somewhere
Yeah, see? I got her. Yeah.
Okay, so these are stories of celebrities that met their match, not through the most, like you would think through. I don't know. It's a unique story. I love the unique stories.
Do you think that maybe it was because of the nature of their business, they run into each other at an event, and then that would be the norm?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think so. One of those that, I guess this one is the most normal, but I think it's still interesting. Andy Samberg.
Yeah.
He got big on SNL. I think that's how he got started.
Yeah.
But he met his wife, Joanna Newsom. She was actually an artist, and he went backstage to meet her because they had a mutual friend. And she recognized him from SNL. And so they ended up together because of that.
Okay.
Another one, this one is interesting, is Vanessa Hudgens. You know her from High School Musical. So she met her husband, Cole Tucker. He's a pro baseball player. But they met during the pandemic on a Zoom call that was a meditation group.
Oh, that's random and weird.
Right?
Because it seems like it would be a meditation group for like celebrities, because I don't see just
maybe
popping in there with Vanessa Hudgens.
Or the meditation group was so expensive that only rich people could afford it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So you can think about how much money you just spent on that. I couldn't meditate at all.
But you had to really look at those squares and be like, who's that person? Who's that person? Who's that person?
And then that little square to be like, oh, that dude's hot.
Well, or on the other end of that is like he's so probably on the the D-list, maybe E-list celebrity.
Oh, sure.
Like he looks in a box and is like, that's Vanessa Hudgens.
Yeah. Yeah. How do you move that into a relationship?
Message?
That's pretty amazing. Well, I mean, look at Travis Kelce, a friendship bracelet for Taylor Swift. The kitschiness of that got him in there. Like, it's great. Are they engaged? I forgot.
Yes.
They are.
Okay.
They're getting married this year.
Okay. I forgot. I don't care a ton.
And then this one I think could make for a Hallmark film. They've probably already done it. Is Matt Damon and how he met his wife.
They've been married for a while.
Am I boring you?
Nope. I'm just tired. I had a long night.
Okay, so Matt Damon, he was in this random city filming for a movie. His fans spotted him and was chasing him down the street. So he darted into this restaurant. And when he did, he hid behind the bar area. And his wife, or his future wife, was working there. And she actually put him to work.
That is a Hallmark movie. 1,000,000,000% that is a Hallmark movie.
Because he's Matt Damon.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not just anybody. It's Matt Damon. But
that is so funny.
Isn't that sweet?
I'll tell you, like, I've only met him once. I interviewed him Matt Damon.
Oh,
I interviewed him years and years and years ago. And it was at a hotel in Atlanta. And it was a bunch of different radio people. I forget what movie he was promoting. And so when they do these like round table things, or they call them junkets. So you'll have 15 different radio stations. The artist will come in, and a lot of times they'll just ask questions like a press conference. So you do it like that. So Damon is about an hour late. And
rude.
Yeah, I know. And radio people are jaded, anxious. We're all like looking at the clock, like we got to go home and go to bed soon, you know. And so the room had turned
against him.
Oh yeah, people against him. But like he shows up, and either him or his management, somebody was smart. Like they show up and they wheel in like a margarita cart, for everybody.
Wow.
Yeah, and like it was like
trying to get in everybody's good graces.
The room
again.
turned instantly. Like
I'm not. It's all right.
I'm not even a drinker, and I'm like, you know what? That was really, really smart. And the room turned back instantly. He was everybody's best friend. He was so gracious and kind, and it was a really good experience with him. Like, so that was one of I guess him and Robin Williams are probably my two biggest interviews I've ever done that were like super cool too. I mean, that and the band Dismas. Yeah, they would count.
What?
No, some band Dismas we had here years ago.
Oh.
But back in the day when I first got here, it was called Total Access.
I need
And
to look them up. I don't even know who they are.
we interviewed, they were actually good musicians. I think it's Dismas. Do you know the origin of the name? The origin of the name is that they theorized that was the thief on the cross. That was his name. That was the theory behind that. And so they were like, back in the day, we had to talk to every artist that came out because it was like an interview show. And so we were doing 4 to 5 interviews a week with every band that was a Christian band. I mean, but that's where we met Phil Wickham back in the day, and he's huge. Toby, like all these people that we met all those years ago. But man, we were killing ourselves turning interviews every night. And it was a lot.
Oh, I found their Wikipedia page.
Did you? What's it say?
And I looked at it says external links, the official website, and I clicked on it, and
Yeah.
it said this site can't be reached.
Yeah, 404 error. Yeah, I mean they weren't a bad band. There were a couple bands at that time
They
that
do
were.
some screaming because I'm listening to "Let This One Stay."
Yeah,
and it's like white dude with dreads.
yeah.
Fascinating.
I'm not
I don't
seeing
know.
that.
No,
Yeah.
I wonder if I'm on the wrong.
I think that doesn't sound right.
Okay, I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know.
I don't remember anybody with dreads in that band, but I could be wrong. It was a long time ago. You know what? We need to do some birthdays if you've got them, Rock. And if not,
Oh yeah, he does. It's a,
Did he have
it's a
dreads?
white guy with
Yeah.
dreads.
he did.
Yeah.
Well, eventually.
like almost like maybe just past his ear,
Oh, okay.
bottom of the neck, maybe.
Huh.
Fascinating.
Okay, yes. Birthdays.
Yep.
Katie. Katie said. Oh wait. Katie Boyett. Oh yes, today is her birthday.
Oh, good.
No, I'm wrong.
No.
Katie.
No, take it back.
Celebrated a birthday on the 28th.
Congratulations, Katie.
But she put it in yesterday, so it's not my fault. She said,
nope.
I'm a wife to a wonderful husband, a mom to a 6-month-old, and the podcast is what's keeping me sane
Nice.
during long nights and rough days.
But who are you, really, Katie? Like you're describing yourself by other people. I want to know more about Katie.
Wow, okay. So happy birthday, Katie. She said, I know I'm sending this late. I'm blaming mom brain. Katie, bless you. This is the rough part, but you're going to get through it, and you're going to wish you had these days back.
I know. That's what they say. I actually do. I miss the days when my daughter was really little. I was kind of reminiscing about it last night. I was watching some TV show about like the daughter was going off to college. Oh, I was a blubbering mess last night, man. Yeah, I cried so many times at the show. I watched like 3 episodes, and I'm like, just it got me everywhere. Like it had daughter going off to school. It had people in your life dying. Like it had everything for me. And I was like, oh.
All in your feels.
It was in my feels. It was bad.
Katie has a question. She said, we're planning a road trip. Any tips for road tripping with an 8-month-old?
Woo! Screen time.
Yeah.
My daughter was older.
I don't know, because I heard, this is just me though, I had a friend of mine that she had 4 kids in the car, and they had given them little TVs.
Yeah.
They all started throwing up at the same time because of motion sickness.
Oh my gosh. That man, I know that's it seems like everything is more prevalent now. You know, like
Maybe.
like when I was a kid, like
Or
Did
maybe
you have a
it was-
screen when you were a kid? Though, in
yeah,
the
but I
car?
know people that just get motion sick
But
anyway.
maybe it was one that got motion sick,
Yeah.
then it started the avalanche of everyone else getting
Yeah.
sick. I don't know.
My daughter, the only way we got across the country, we had to drive from California to Florida. And I bought a little television screen to go on the back of the headset.
How old was she?
3, and just parked her in front of that for 5 days. I think it took us to get across there, and it was great.
Your values are not the same.
No.
Like in the car.
No, I highly recommend that. Like whatever, toys, food, anything, just to keep them occupied and quiet.
I'll tell you, Katie, what my parents did with me. Now, given I was probably 6 or 7, so a little bit older, you couldn't do this with an 8-month-old.
Yeah, they put a hose on the back of the exhaust pipe and ran it into her bottle, and just tried to knock her out
Stop
just
it!
enough.
No.
it's a fine line.
No,
Yikes.
it's worse than that. They put like one of those camper tops on the back of my dad's
they
pickup
did.
truck, and they threw my twin mattress back there, okay? And they threw some books at me and a bag of potato chips. And the only thing connecting me and my parents from Nashville to Arkansas was that little middle window,
Yeah.
okay? So I could slide it and be like, hey, guys, what are y'all doing?
I'm
up
still
here?"
back here. The fumes are getting bad. Are the fumes bad for you guys up there? I'm woozy and my tummy's sick.
I
They
think it's
told
raining.
me, they said, if you see a cop car, duck down. That
So
was
great.
me.
Yeah, there ain't no seatbelts in the back of that truck. Like we put our kids in car seats. We put, we put them
Oh,
like we
gosh.
seat belt them. We do all this stuff. And back in the day, man, they
Yeah.
just
They're
chucked
like,
Betty in the back of a
Lou, get in
truck.
the back.
Oh.
I was probably begging them too. I was like, I want to.
Yeah,
I want
when you're a
to.
kid, it's great. I used to love riding in the back of my dad's pickup truck. Like, we would do it at work all the time because it was a construction truck. But then, like, on the road, you weren't really allowed to. But there were certain roads where he'd let us ride in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's great. I love that. Some of my best memories.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure that my dad would jump out, fill up the tank and then,
Yeah.
yell at my mom, Robin,
Yeah.
does Betty Lou want anything?
Hey, Two Blossom, Daddy's got to fill up the car. Hold my cigarette. Don't put it out. Just hold it away from the fumes.
You're not far from the
I
truth.
fully believe that. All right, Two, get back in there. Don't put your lips on that.
You already got a smoking problem.
Yeah.
You got to quit.
Oh, my gosh. All right. Well, I think that's going to have to do it for our shenanigans and our Aftercast for today. And as always, thanks for being a potty.